I've reviewed any number of grant proposals that were well written, but were off the mark relative to what was being requested. Understand whether, in fact, if you're going to write an application on behalf of an organization, whether the project that's being put forward actually matches with the intent of the RFP.
And you do see people who just don't follow the directions. You know, you write it down on a piece of paper in black and white, and you do this, and this is what we want to see, and people don't do it. And so the very least you can do is just kind of read what they tell you to do and follow that.
I think that that's always a little surprising when grant writers don't match the proposal to the funder that they're approaching.
It needs to have been proofread and be written in English that is understandable to all readers, both those familiar with whatever the topic is and those unfamiliar with the topic. Typos. I'm shocked that people don't proofread more carefully.
I think when it comes to grant writing, never underestimate the importance of your being a good English student. I can't stress enough how important it is to have just a solid foundation of good writing skills, good reading comprehension, to really contribute to grant writing success.
The most important thing is to make your grant proposal easy for the reviewers to follow. So that includes things like clear and direct writing. Don't write in passive voice. Don't take 100 words when 50 words will do. Be as clear and direct as you possibly can.
You misalign your application with the scoring criteria. So every point counts, but it's interesting how folks say there's a scoring criteria of give me your burden statement that's worth 30 points out of 100, and people give it one paragraph. And they'll give 3 pages on a 5-point. And it's like, you know, be realistic. If you see something's worth 30 points, put a lot of thought into that.
Make sure to spend the most time, the most space in your application talking about the things that are going to get you the most points. So I can't tell you how many times I've read a grant application where there are 0 or 5 points assigned to organizational background, and the first 2 pages of a 10-page application are devoted to that. And then when it comes time to describe the program, there's no space left to actually talk about what you're going to do.
But they also give you the opportunity to sort of email or ask questions that you don't understand. That's what I would do. If you're going to be part of a application writing team, make sure you ask lots of questions.
And instead of referring all the time to what will be done, to discuss what's been done and how that will be improved, advanced further, and so forth, so that the reader has a sense that you actually have done some of the work that you're proposing, have experience with it, so that you're a credible proposer. If it is written entirely as we plan to, or we hope to, or we will, without any grounding in what you have done, I think that that's a weakness.